And even the dogs came and licked his sores. Well, you see, the table of the rich man is from the previous one of the Canaanite women, and so on, and wanting to be filled, etc. They came to his door, hungry as a dog, and went away filled. That's the Ben Kalba Sabua material. Now, you have to decide which came first, the chicken or the egg, and which tradition is first here, but I submit to you this is playing off the Ben Kalba Sabua material. But the dogs is important in MMT is what I was trying to say, because as you go up, it gets into the camps in MMT. And it's a letter written to a king somewhere. I say the king is in northern Syria, as I try to make out in my book. They think it's written to one of the Herodian kings. The Herodian kings don't need this kind of tuition in Jewish law. It had to be a foreign convert, I say, the king they're writing to. There's a famous letter in early Christianity called the Letter to Agabus, which is supposedly written by James to a king, by Jesus to a king in northern Syria. I go into it in great detail in both of my James and my new book. But the point is, I say MMT to my mind is that letter to Agabus, and it's just been later on, compressed into James's instructions to overseas communities. You can find James's instructions to overseas communities in MMT. I tell you, things, sacrifice to idols, fornication, carrion is all there. Stay away from, and it's there. To my mind, it's a Jamesian letter to this northern Syrian king, but I make those arguments in both of my books. But let's finish here. Look at this. And the beggars died and was carried away by the angels into Abraham's bosom. And the rich man also died and was buried. Not the beggar, the poor man died. And being in a torment of hell, lifted up his eyes, and Abraham far off, and